Hey guys, and welcome back to the Women Unleashed podcast. Today I'm taking over.
Well, since you've introduced my podcast so nicely, I no longer need to do it. Cheers for that.
So today I'm back again for like the 7th time. So you're all very, very lucky to have me.
You know what? People love us together on a podcast. This is why
I'm
I've got
not surprised.
Like, we are bands. Like, I've said this before, though. We should have a camera at home. Because the stuff that we get up to and the things that we talk about, we'd be good on go.
Try again.
Try again. On Gogglebox.
I don't know what that
You know
is.
what Gogglebox is?
No.
It's
Sorry, I'm not old.
It's a TV program where they get couples or families to watch normal channels on the TV, and then they just talk about the TV, like the programs and stuff, and like just eating the food on the sofa and just chatting about it.
Okay.
I think
I think we should start our own podcast.
We said that last time. Well, how about it's Friday night and we're sat in a podcast studio
I know. Healing journey unlocked.
until next weekend.
No. I'm still locked in.
Still locked in.
Yeah.
Okay. No party next door. Well, I thought today would be a good laugh to slate men, basically.
I love that. That's my favorite hobby.
Well, it's Women Unleashed, so hopefully only women listen, probably not. But I put up a question box on my story on multiple questions, okay? First of them being, he's a 10, but. And
I love these.
I don't know whether to go through them all.
Do, of course.
Okay, some are not that good, but some are actually class.
Okay.
Okay? So he's a 10, but he smokes. Vapes or cigarettes?
You know what, right? This is genuinely a topic. So I would rather a man smoke because it makes him manlier. Like, there's nothing worse than a man walking around with his blueberry blue vape in his hand.
Yeah, it's not.
But then the smell of smoke, I can't deal with. He's a 5.
He's a 5, not a 10. Okay. Okay, the next one's a big one.
Okay.
He's a 10, but he smells like BO. Like, he's instantly a 0.
12.
Are you into BO yet?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Now that
I do like a
can't-
musky man smell though.
It depends what type of BO. If you're stinking like onions, like...
Oh. Fucking Chinese shop.
Yeah, like, that's not my vibe. But if it's like a manly smell, like come
With
out...
a wee bit of like fuckboy spray.
Yeah, exactly. Remember when
Yum.
everyone used to use Lynx? Like in teenage years?
Yeah, I remember, but no. No, thank
that
you.
was like the fuckboy smell when you were in your teenage years.
I was thinking more of the Sauvage.
Or Louis Vuitton Ombre Noir.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Delicious.
Yeah. Okay, he's a 10, but he's messy.
No,
We don't do mess.
he's a 0. I like my men OCD.
Like you.
Yeah. I would rather them more OCD than me.
Can we just talk about, like, earlier what happened about 2 hours ago at home? So, I left my room and started walking to the kitchen, and I see this black fluff just everywhere, scattered all around the house. I thought, I just had a fluff party.
I did.
Well, you
I got
did.
new pants.
Yeah, the owner of these new pants needs to fucking reimburse me for my cleaning my apartment.
I'm not giving
But
them
she did get the sweeping brush out and she did clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
But it's not my fault. They're new. When
So
I
we
wash
washed
them a
them.
couple of times, they'll not be fluffy.
Well-
That's all trackies though. You did that last time. We both did that
Yeah.
last time, actually. So
in our black ones. Okay, next. He's a 10, but he doesn't drive. Straight up. Can't deal with that.
pussy-o.
But yo, why are you not driving? Am I you like?
Honestly,
am
I
I your
couldn't. No, he's your bitch.
Yeah, you my
Yeah.
bitch.
Honestly, no, I can't. That I think that's got to be my biggest dick.
Yeah, not driving.
Like, it's different if you like were driving and your license got taken off you. That I can deal with because there's a little bit of a bad boy vibe, you
Yeah.
know. If you generally just never got the balls to go and get your driving license, like, you don't even need a car. At least get your driving license. Do you know what I mean?
Like in our age, mid-20s to 30s, like, how can you not drive? How do you get about? Do you get the bus? Or imagine him taking you out on a date and getting the bus.
Imagine he's late for the bus and he's running to it. Whilst I'm driving by in my car.
No, or like gets on a bicycle or something. Like, that's just
Yeah,
not
no,
given.
men need to drive. It's just like it's a masculine thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're going on a date. I'm gonna be steering, right hand steering, left hand on your lap.
Literally, No.
You madman.
You madman. Well, at least he could send a driver.
Yeah, but imagine sending a driver because you can't drive.
Well, maybe he keeps it a secret then, that he can't drive and just keeps sending a driver and make him look like a baller. You know,
No,
if a
that
man
doesn't
was
even.
smart.
I would rather a man drive than
Can you
drive.
remember that time I went on a date like last year, and the guy sent me
Which one?
the guy sent me a driver, and I was like, I was so confused. Do you remember? I was like, but why? Do you remember? Do you know?
Is this Downtown Boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, why would you not just pick me up?
Because you live too far away and men are lazy.
Lazy as well. Okay, so it's a 0. He's a 0.
Minus.
He's a minus.
Like
10.
you're off the chart, you're a bitch.
Okay, well, he's a 10, but he splits the bill.
Right. We're in 2025. Equality. Bullshit. No, I can't. Like, I'll wash your boxers, I'll clean the floors, I'll do whatever. But if you take me out for dinner and you told the waiter to split the bill in half, I'm running.
Literally.
Like, I will embarrass you to the point where you will have to pay the full bill, and I'm gonna slag you off on the internet. Okay, right now.
I feel like we need some names dropping to make it more exciting. Nah, like I get the equality side of things. Yeah, of course.
Bullshit.
But no, I was getting somewhere with that. Like, I get, like, you know, we're in 2025, whatever, but make us feel like a woman. Like, why the fuck am I paying for my shit?
You know what it is? Like, I think first date matters.
Yeah.
If you say split the bill on the first date, like, you're not getting a second date.
No
like, it's not happening. Now, when you're in a relationship, no, because I wouldn't split the bill. No.
Trying to justify it.
No, what I was going to say, like, if you're in a relationship, like, if we're going out for lunch, I'll be like, I'll get this.
Yeah. Not splitting the bill, though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
No.
I will just cover it. But I also want a man that's going to be like, no.
No, you
Like,
don't
you let
have
me
to.
pay for a coffee and a treat, but I'm not paying for £200 dinner.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. I think if you're in a relationship, yeah, take turns.
Yeah.
Every now and again. Let me buy the £10 coffee and that's it.
Exactly, that's it. Like, I think it's different in that sense. But if you're a man taking a girl on a first date and you're splitting the bill, like, don't be upset when she ghosts you afterwards or block you, because that's what I would do.
Well, that actually drives me to the next question. He's a 10, but he's ghosted me.
15. I love that. Saves
like
me from doing it.
No, but what if you like the guy? I mean, you don't even know what that means.
No, if I like a guy...
You don't like a guy.
What's that like? No. I just feel like if I like a guy, he's not gonna ghost me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have to be like, it'll probably be a relationship kind of thing.
If you like a guy, he won't ghost you. Babes, just because you like him doesn't mean he likes you back.
But I wouldn't like somebody that doesn't like me back.
That makes no sense. You can't control them.
Of course you can. Just pull away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Toxicity 101.
No, but it's true. Like, why would you like somebody that doesn't show you interest or doesn't like you back?
No, but what if they do show you interest and then they ghost you? That's happened before.
To who?
Me. And many others, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Okay. He's a 10, but he doesn't want anything serious.
100. My favourite
You
type
love
of
that. You love that. I mean, it depends in what way we're talking about.
No,
like.
well, I'm only joking. I'm not that bad. Like, it depends. That's the thing. It depends on the circumstances. Like, if you're going into it and from the get-go, he says, I don't want a relationship, it's nothing serious, and you get butthurt about that, that's on you.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if he's like
leading you on,
let's go on dates, let's do relationship things, but I'm single, then you're a fucking
basically what happened
asshole.
to me then.
Huh?
Basically what happened to me then.
Which time? It's so funny because me and Dom, when it comes to love and really,
Can't even say that word.
she loves that word. I get. We're polar opposites.
Yeah, we are. But it's quite funny.
Yeah,
it's entertaining.
It's like entertaining stories because I listen to her. I'm like, I don't get it, and then I explain to her. She's like, I don't get it.
I don't get it. But it's funny because we have something to talk about.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine if we were the same. Boring. We already like the same.
Imagine
guys.
we were both getting ghosted.
Oh Jesus! Suicide! I'll be off my balcony. Okay. He's a 10, but he's a mummy's boy. I think the silence speaks for itself.
Can I do the gagging noise again? Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that before.
Yeah, me
Don't
too.
recommend it.
Not the best. Okay, this one was quite funny. And this one for me is like ridiculous. He's a 10, but he throws the remote when loses an Xbox game. Could you imagine? Are you a child? Have I got a child with me or a man?
Honestly. It's the Xbox. He's a 10, but he plays the Xbox.
So this is zero then.
On its own, do you know?
He's a zero then. Like, I honestly, gaming for me is like a ick. It's a huge ick.
See, see the gamers that like sit there all day and waste their time. I don't care if that's what you used to switch off for an hour at night, because it gives me an hour of peace.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That doesn't bother me. But like the ones that get their like proper chairs and their little pigeons to sit on the.
You know exactly who I'm talking
It
about.
wasn't me, it was her. I'm squeaky clean.
Oh, you knew the look I gave you then. That's so funny. We are telepathic.
No, we just be in the same places.
But you knew as soon as I looked at you who exactly I
I've just
meant.
seen the size of your eyes. It's pretty big, mate.
He's a 10, but he has no respect. Well, he's not a 10 then, really, is he?
No, that one's quite boring.
He's a 10, but he has bigger boobs than me.
Story of my bloody life. Honestly, yeah.
So you get that quite a lot, yeah?
I get that all the time.
So what do you rate them?
Especially like if somebody trains. Like
yeah,
I'm just gonna have to go for somebody that doesn't go to the gym, because it's not looking good, bro.
No, because if they don't go to the gym, they're gonna have mantis. So that's even worse.
Wee skinny thing. No, I can't.
No,
Yeah.
can't really do that.
He's still a 10, like, but I'm just sad now.
But you're not a 10.
I'm not exactly.
He's
Next
a
to him, I'm a 2.
Oh, babes. Don't blow yourself that much. Jesus
Oh no,
Christ.
I'm great.
You are. Maybe a 3. Pushing it. 3 plus.
3.5 on a good day.
He's a 10, but he claps when the plane lands.
So
I can just imagine it in my head, like the whole plane is quiet, right? And the plane lands and he's like,
yeah. Okay. That's what I was. Girl, don't seduce me again.
Stop it.
Like that time in the mall.
I feel like we need to tell that story, but I don't think it's appropriate.
I don't know.
We were going down an escalator. Me and Aista was stood in front of me and I was stood behind her and I whispered something in her ear. I don't even know what I said.
I don't think I even heard you. I was like, whoa.
She was like, oh, I like that. My housemate is turning on me.
It was a long time.
So what do you think about when him clapping when he
No, right, so this is what I'm visualising. Like, if everybody's clapping on the plane, it would go over my head.
No.
But if the plane's quiet and
It's
he's just
him.
going to town.
Literally like,
Yeah.
God, well done.
Ryanair, woohoo!
On time. Not late 3 hours.
No, not great.
He's a 10, but he wears skinny jeans.
I put this in. Yeah. I used to find this attractive, yeah. But I think it's because I like the guy.
Yeah.
No, and men in skinny jeans, you look like fucking chickens, mate.
If they don't train.
I hope.
Your jeans aren't skinny. The camera guys' jeans are not skinny. It's okay.
We're slagging off guys in skinny jeans. I'm like, I'm just looked over.
You don't have skinny
You don't have
jeans.
skinny jeans, you're all good.
You're good.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if the train sort of depends how skinny and how tight they are, but I do like the new fashionable stuff that's coming in now, like the cargos, the baggy stuff. I love that.
Yeah, like I like baggy, always baggy.
Fashionable.
But yeah, men in skinny jeans, especially like denim wash blue. Please go change your pants, mate.
Please go change them. Put some cargos on. Would be cool.
Yeah, cargos, balloon trousers, whatever floats your goat, but not those.
Balloon trousers.
Yeah.
Like the style that you had on the other day.
No, don't have balloon trousers.
Okay, this one's a personal one. He's a 10. Why are you laughing?
Why is it a personal one?
He's a 10, but he goes off with other girls on a night out.
He's a solid 23.
He's a solid 0, and he sits on a buffalo whilst he's there. How about that?
He didn't sit on her. She sat on him. Yeah. Men are different. Too cocky for their own good. Like, you might be a good-looking man, but also know your lane, you know?
Literally, like, just because you're good-looking doesn't mean, like, it's going to get you that far, really. If you're a dick.
No.
Like,
You're in the blacklist now.
Yeah, gone. I mean,
But
you're still a 10, like.
Yeah. But you were a lot better than that.
Yeah, you were, like, a 23. And now you stooped down to a 10, so.
No, you're a 10, yeah.
It's your own doing, really.
Trash.
Well, that's all.
It's hilarious, though.
It is hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
It was funny to watch.
Yeah. Men's egos are just far too big. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, yeah.
Imagine going out with people and then going off with other people. Like, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, but see the way we're saying it, it doesn't make it sound as bad as it actually was.
Oh, it was
like,
horrific.
the whole shenanigans of the night was just, honestly, you can write it.
I'm going to write a book.
Just on that night.
That's going to be a whole chapter on that night, actually. Well, that was all the He's a 10 but, right? Then we've got, what's the craziest excuse a guy has ever given you for cancelling plans or not coming home? Okay. Someone said his friend needed a wingman.
Been there, done that, sweetie. Yeah, it's a valid reason. Like, sometimes, you know, like, if you needed a wingman and I was in a relationship, I'd be doing the same.
Would you stay out with me? And then you'd get battered when you got home?
Yeah.
Like, where have you been? Wingman
But
and
you know
Dom?
what? We always appreciate the honesty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he straight up told me,
Yeah.
after wingman, see
Okay.
you later. Okay. He did see me later, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, if he comes back, that's fine. Okay, cool. That works. He cancelled plans because he missed his flight.
I mean,
Where's it coming from?
that's a pretty solid reason, like.
But she put in brackets, yeah, right. So is this man catching a flight to come and see you, or he didn't come
said
home?
he's coming to see her, but he never showed because he never went to the airport to miss his flight.
Or he didn't come home. I don't get this one. Like,
yeah,
what is
like,
this
if the
man
man
doing?
missed his flight, give him a break, like.
Okay, this one. So he didn't come home because the taxi driver kept taking him the wrong way. Is this in Dubai? Because if it is, I believe it.
It's true. It's true. But, like, how long? Like, all night?
All night, basically.
Yeah, the taxi driver took him to the wrong place. You're damn right. It wasn't your house.
Yeah,
it was somebody else's.
So somebody else's house,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so a guy cancelled plans because he lost track of time because he was playing FIFA. This is where the gaming comes in.
Wait, what?
He cancelled plans because he lost track of time playing FIFA. So he didn't turn up basically because he was playing FIFA. Like, you're going in the bin.
Grow up. Set an alarm.
This is what I'm
Ice the time.
No, this is what I'm saying. Gamers are just like, they're just obsessed.
Yeah, but that's like, do you know what I mean? Even if that does happen, be like, babe, I'm sorry, like, I didn't realize the time. I'm coming now.
Yeah, don't just
The fuck
not
you don't
turn
show up for?
Maybe he didn't like her.
Maybe you can't drive.
That relates back. Maybe he can't drive. Maybe his taxi driver got lost. Maybe he missed his flight. Who knows? At this stage, I don't even know. I got ghosted because he said, I thought our date was next weekend.
I got ghosted because he said I thought our date.
Sorry, the plans got cancelled because he thought So he didn't turn up to the plans because he thought they were next weekend, but they weren't. There were message evidence that it was that week. So he's either bullshitting or he genuinely got the time wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to know because that's something I would do.
Put it in your calendar.
Why would I put a man's name on my calendar?
Because last time you did, you got caught out, didn't you?
What?
When you...
What are you talking about? What?
It's a bit of a different story. But you remember when you told me that you put cinema in your calendar?
There wasn't a man's name.
No, I know. You put...
Okay, let me elaborate. No man's taking me to the cinema, yeah? I put in cinema date with Natalia. I forgot to put the with Natalia part in.
It's just cinema. It's just you
And-
put cinema date.
Yeah, people have access to my calendar like, ooh, who you going on a date with? I'm going to the cinema with my friend.
Yeah, right.
I was.
What friend?
Right, let's talk on that. Cinema dates, what do you think of them?
They're a bit boring.
As a first date?
They're boring. You don't talk. What's the point? You would love that.
I think they're great. Let's go watch the Minions. We can hold each other's hands. Stop. Why did you look at me like that?
You paused. It was you that paused. Bro,
Guys,
it was you that paused.
I'm actually crying.
It was you that... We would hold each other's Coca-Colas. Hold each other's popcorn baskets. Hold my nachos. I don't know. In Dubai, you get a 3-course meal. Hold my dessert or something.
Honestly, stop. No, but I do love that. No, right, okay. For the first date, no, I wouldn't go to cinema because, like, that's kind of awkward.
Are you right flopping there?
But,
Just-
like,
gonna
3 dates in, honestly, take me
Yeah.
to the cinema.
No.
Let's sit there in quiet and peace and watch a movie.
No, I like it, but not on the first date. No, because like, well, I might be sitting next to a psychopath for all I know.
Maybe he's sitting next to the psychopath. Fucking hell.
Quite possibly, that's also true. Okay, so he didn't really cancel plans, but he ghosted me till next week. Then said he forgot to open my message.
Been there, done that. It's fine. Don't stress
I feel
about
like there's a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Like, I physically can't do that. I can't. I mean, maybe if I don't like you.
Yeah, but sometimes you just forget to reply.
It's true. Okay, final one. And this has been all over the internet, so this is quite funny. All right.
Okay.
Describe your ex as a brand. Does anything come to your mind?
My ex.
Mhm.
See, I know. That's why I said to you yesterday. Like, what brands I can't. Like, give me examples.
Yahoo, because I can't. Yahoo, because I should have kept searching.
Yahoo, like the email.
Yahoo, that's a brand.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Why are you saying Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Okay.
Apple, always updated, but somehow never changed.
I like that. I love that.
I was like relatable. Forever 21, because he'll never grow up.
Okay.
I mean, like, that's. Don't really like that one. I feel that's quite boring. Amazon Prime, he came so fast.
I love that.
That
Whoever came up with that deserves a fucking medal.
they deserve a Nobel Prize. or
And
whatever they're
their
called.
ex deserves to be tagged in that. That's hilarious.
You know what? Whoever's listening to this podcast, please tag your people.
Honestly, tag your ex.
Tag your ex who relates. Maybe they should hear this. We've heard this one before. Microsoft. It was micro and way too soft. But whoever thought that is pretty good as well. Like, I mean, like, play on words is great. I like this one. Netflix. I shared him with 5 other girls, and I was the one paying.
But you know what? That makes her look like a fool.
100%, but like, I shared him with 5 other girls.
See, this is why you shouldn't pay for your own bills, ladies. The man should be taking care
Exactly.
of
Like,
that.
you
So
pay
he
for
can
my
pay for
Netflix.
himself and 5 other hoes.
Yeah, you pay for our Netflix.
I pay for everybody. I pay for my dad. Pretty sure my ex still has access to that. My cousin has access to that. Everybody's on it.
There you go. Last one.
Mhm.
Ready? McDonald's ice cream machine always broke. I like that one. I thought that was quite funny because it's so true.
It is true.
Whenever you go for a McDonald's McFlurry,
They never have it.
they never have it.
But you know what? I seen a thing, right? And it's not, but they have to say that, but that's not actually it. Like, they say the machine's broke, but it's like because they don't have milk or something. They just say the machine's broke.
Rather than saying they're out of milk, what, just like Nando's are out of chicken?
Yeah, what's that about? But like chicken
Everywhere.
restaurant.
I'm sorry.
No, to be fair, I got it
No,
like 3
I
times.
didn't. Here, we've been twice in Dubai. There weren't no chicken butterfly. I went in London, no chicken butterfly. I went in Leeds, no chicken butterfly. And I was like, what's happening? They're like manufacturers. And I was like, so when you kill the chicken and you give me half its leg, what about its breast? That's the butterfly.
What are you putting there?
What are you doing with that? Because I want it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I got
Who
mine.
do I think of a Nando's one? Nando's because he's mild. Nando's because he's spicy. Nando's.
But that's just giving your ex a compliment, and we ain't about that life here.
No, he's mild.
Spicy.
No, give him
Oh.
mild. Was that a gargle?
This girl was voicing on my friend the other day, and she was like, this is completely random, by the way. she was like brushing her teeth and put mouthwash in her mouth and swallowed.
Ew.
She's like, I haven't felt well since. I don't know why that just came into my head, but there you go, little fun fact.
Talking about
A girl I don't know gargled and swallowed her
own spit with mouthwash. So we're talking about butterfly chicken. You're thinking of mouthwash.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about washing your teeth when you get home, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
That steak in your teeth. Question for you.
Oh no.
Would you date someone who you're physically not attracted to, but are mentally connected with? First of all, you don't date. Supposedly you do date.
Right. Would I date somebody I'm not physically attracted to?
Yeah. But mentally are connected with.
No, because I wouldn't get to know them if I wasn't physically attracted to them. I wouldn't be able to, like, how am I meant to get an emotional attachment to somebody?
Put it this way. You're in a friendship group and you're all friends and you see them on a friendship level because you don't find them attractive, but you do have a good banters with them.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to say, I'm not even going to say a name.
Go. Well, don't say a name, but...
Name.
Let me know.
Name should give you an insight. Okay, think party.
Oh, okay!
You got it. Party next door?
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, like friendship.
No, because I couldn't do it.
No.
I couldn't even fall for him because I need the physical side of things. And I couldn't go there just based on personality.
No.
Personality means nothing to me. I'm joking.
Oh, I see you looking very shallow here right now.
No, I love, like, I need a good personality, but, yeah.
What if someone grows on you, though, with the looks?
It never happened before.
Yeah, see, it's happened to me.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Like, I get like, if you like somebody or you like their personality, they automatically become more attractive.
Yeah.
I'm losing my voice. I can't even say that properly. They become more attractive, but I can't imagine to the point of attractiveness that I want to be with them or have a emotional connection with.
I mean, you don't know until it happens.
Well, it has never happened.
Because I thought I would be like that too, and then it happened, and then I was like,
you dated some frogs, so.
Oh no. Yeah, well, you know what? Not everybody can be Prince Charming, and I've dated some Prince Charmings too, and they're the assholes.
Where? Who?
I'm talking about looks here, not personality. Okay.
Oh, but no, but Prince Charming would have the full package.
But they don't exist.
Oh, of course they do. I've got one.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Got a broken one.
The one that talks to you.
Yeah.
Likes to talk.
We just talk a lot. That's it, guys, by the way. I'm not fucking taking the piss.
Heist doesn't really like to talk either, so it was quite funny for me to...
You know what? I had a lovely conversation. Thank you very much.
We really had a nice conversation with you too.
So did he. Apparently. Fucking...
Well, anyway, that was Friday Night Bants for us.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Give me another question.
What have we got? You're on the ball. You're on the roll.
That's very short.
What we've been chatting for like 35 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Do you want another question?
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining Woman Unleashed podcast again this week, and we will see you in probably 2 weeks because she has no one to film with.
Oh, she's absolutely ripping our podcast here. Actually, FYI, I have somebody for next week.
Who?
Mia. Please don't do that face again. Please do not do that face again.
Can you grab that last
No.
one out?
No. Just for that, no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, but I can't think of one, so that's probably hard.
What about what? What would you like to ask me a question about?
I don't know. I don't have any questions. I should have thought about this.
You're not prepared?
No.
I think we should do more episodes like this though, because they're just bouncing it.
Yeah.
I think it's light-hearted. And the cameraman thinks we should have a joint podcast as well.
It's true. We probably should. Just in our living room on our sofa.
Oh my god.
11 p.m. bants.
Oh my god, undercovers.
We're missing 2 guests for that.
We are missing 2 guests. Undercovers would be a great podcast. You know, we're all in bed, undercovers, with our microphones, camera action.
No.
Go.
With what? Chick-fil-A? What did we get that night?
Chick-fil-A? No, it was something else. It was some sort of chicken.
Yeah. A big fat takeaway.
Yeah.
On
just
the bed.
Eat, go in the mic and just talk about
That's
things.
disgusting.
That's what it would sound like because you're eating.
Everybody's
But
wanted.
on a serious note, that would be a great idea. I already have a mic at home.
So I just need one.
Need a mic, set up my camera, podcast from home, undercovers.
Perfect. It's
Perfect.
coming.
It's coming. In end of 2025.
Yeah,
After
right
summer.
now we're stressed.
There's a lot of stress going on at the moment. But yeah, end of 2025 might make it happen. Yeah? Unreal. Thanks for chatting absolute bare rubbish with me.
Thanks
It's not like it's anything new. We do this every day.
You know what? I think people will appreciate this.
I do too. It'll make them laugh, I'm sure.
Exactly.
But thank you guys for watching. Do you want to finish it off?
Thank you. Bye.
No, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, and I'll see you next Monday.